Users can answer the question that are selected here on this passage. Okay, you can pause the video and read it for yourself. Let us go to the questions and answer some of them that are available here. These questions are examples here. The problem in paragraph, these changes in paragraph 7 and the problem in paragraph 3 are selected from there, and their meaning are asked here. So these changes is as it is from the passage. It is overweight. The passage is about thin and fat in America. And the problem is here obesity. By the way, the question is not fully visible here, but we can do some vocabulary from the passage. Here is the matching that are selected from there. Number 1, face afflict. From column B, we can match to this. Afflict means causing pain, so the answer for number 1 is C. Here, C. And the gospel, even if it is not visible here, here is the F choice is here or under column B, so the answer is F. And the third question is omnipresent. Omnipresent means something related to widespread. That means omnipresent, something that is present everywhere. And number 4, affluent. Affluent means here under column B is wealthy. They are related, so the contextual meaning for this matching is zero. And the next questions are not easy, and let's come to here and instruction 7. Number 1, I arrived on Monday, and today is Thursday. I belong here since Monday. So the answer will be we change from the B form to the one that is correctly matched with the answer, the sentence that is given. I arrived on Monday and today is Thursday. Here full stop. I have been here since Monday. The answer will be I have been here since Monday. And I came in the next question. I came on Monday and I left on Thursday. Full stop. I had been there. The answer will be had been. Why? It is about the past, the action that was done before an answer action in the past. So that is I had been here for 4 days. I have been there for days ago. Okay, number 3. John. This is about dialogue. John, how long blank in Paris. Paul, 15 years. We came back to live in Britain in 2010 or 2010. Okay. John, how long? The question we will fill here the answer. How long have you been living in Paris? The answer will be, have you been living in Paris? And as we understand from the false answer, they live there for 15 years. Okay. Okay, we have to change it in fast whole, since it is about we came back to live in Britain. Okay, the action was done before they came back to Britain. So how long had you been living in Paris? Had you been living in Paris? The answer will be, had you been living in Paris? Okay. The next question is number 4. Elizabeth, how long blank you live in Britain? Jana, for 4 years, and we really like it here. Okay. That means they are still here. So the answer for Elizabeth's question should be, how long have you been living in Britain? While they are living, from the Jana answer we can infer that they are really like it here. That means they are right now they are in Britain. Okay. Okay, the number 5 question. Peter blank, we a member of the cricket team since last September. The answer is since last September. So Peter has been a member of cricket. Since Peter is a single person, so we have to change the half form to has, and then we change the B form into B. Peter has been a member of the cricket team since last September will be the answer. Okay, the other questions are the instruction 8 here. This is a conditional sentence matching column A and column B are here, and number 1 under column A is, if I were told. Number 2, if I hadn't eaten so much. Number 3, if I had won the competition. Number 4, if I don't miss the train. Number 5, if I could swim. Number 6, if I move house. Number 7, if I hadn't lost the keys. So here you have to consider about the conditional sentences type 1 to type 3. So when we match them together, number 1, if I were told, under column B we have to see that can be matched with the column A. So for this is B. I would invest my money in property. For number 2, if I hadn't eaten so much, the answer is F. I wouldn't have felt so sick now. Number 3, if I had won the competition, G. I would have got a new sports car. Number 4, if I don't miss the train, B. I may arrive on time. Number 6, if I move house, A. I will drink a glass of wine, a white wine with it. Number 7, if I hadn't lost the keys, the answer is C. I might have stayed in my room. These all questions are from conditional sentences. For example, number 1, conditional sentence type 2. If I were told I would invest my money in property, is more related to this and can be related or matched to each other. So you have to see the forms and remember how they can be matched together from the context of the conditional sentences. Okay, let's move to the other part. This is the grammar part. Complete the text by choosing the underline, the or underlining, and underlining the correct form of the verb. The verbs are given in bracket. You underline or write the correct verb in the blank space provided. So from the first, if we begin, a few days ago, I blank in bracket have learned it. These all are given, and that someone plans to knock down the white horse in. Okay, you need to read all the passage before you answer these all questions. Why you may not get the idea of the composition if not. So from the first part or the first question, a few days ago I learned that someone plans to knock down. So we select here the answer for learning white horse in. This pub blank in the under in the bracket we do have be, have been, has been. The center of the village lies for centuries. So this part has been here you can understand the singularity or plural or form of the verb from this is used for a singular. This so has been the center of the village life for centuries. And it's number 3 blank stood or here in brackets stood has stood stands. So the answer is it has stood at our crossroads for 500 years. That means this still is there. So the answer is almost the house stood. And the number 4, it blank in bracket is where was famous in the old days, and Shakespeare once blank stayed or has stayed or stayed there, they say. So the answer for number 4 is it was famous in the old days, and Shakespeare once stayed there. Stayed for Shakespeare. So let me try to highlight. Okay, this is was has stood there. Are we okay? Number 5 stage. Okay. Number 6. I belong in bracket lives as lived have lived in Brickfield all my life. That is from the beginning. He is still alive, so we have to choose the have lived. This option is correct. And the villagers blank have known about the plans for less than a week, and already there a safer campaign last week. We blank, but this week we were angry. We are angry. So the answer is the villagers have known or know. So the villagers have known about the plans for less than a week, and already there is a save our path campaign. Last week we were happy, but this week we are angry. We will stop them. You will see. Okay, that's all. And the next part, choose the correct form of conditional, given in parentheses, conditional sentence. The correct one we have to choose. Mr. Day and Adam dialogue. They are communicating with each other. So can't you stop playing the trumpet? You are making a awful noise, Adam. Well, if I blank, if the options are given, you can see and answer it, but the answer is right. Now to answer it quickly. If I don't practice, I won't pass my exam. That's the answer. And the second part of the dialogue, Mr. Day. But why at night? It is 12:30. If you blank, it is the daytime. Okay. So the answer is, if you didn't play in the daytime, I wouldn't hear. Here the options are given. From that options you can choose. So wouldn't have fear or wouldn't hear. So you below because I would be at work. If you blank, here the options are given. You can select from them. me about this trumpet when you first came here? I blank. The questions are almost complicated with each other, so they are in. So number 4 is if you had told me about this trumpet when you first came here, I wouldn't have let you. The answer is I wouldn't have let you have the room. I am afraid it's becoming innocence. If you blank so loud, it would not be so bad. If you didn't play so loud, it wouldn't be so bad. The answer is didn't play. So when we move to the other part of the question, here are the vocabularies. By the way, we have selected and written all the vocabularies from unit 1 to 5, and you can get it from the first video we have uploaded last week. So you can get the vocabularies from unit 1 to 5, and you can download the link. I will leave the link in the description below, so you can get and download it. But for right now, we'll do with this vocabulary that are from the module. So the words are given in bracket or in table. Okay, the collocation, invested, endemic, coexist, elevate, donation. So number 1, people who feel loved and depressed often blank those stressful feelings by going out and buying things. This is the answer for this is elevate. That means they wanted to reduce that stress by buying something. Okay. Number 2, in some countries, migrating population and a non-migrating population blank in money selling. The answer is coexist in many selling. Okay. The poisonous snake must have come from another country because it is blank to our country. That means our country is endemic for us, so endemic is the answer for number 4. Number 5. Okay, number 5. Blank is the relationship between two words or group of words that often go together and form a common expression. This is collocation. Okay. The last part, not the least, is the matching. That matching is the closest meaning. You have to match those to have the closest meaning to each other. In danger. In danger under column A can be matched to okay. C, to put at risk, causing harm under column B. That means to put at risk, causing harm is in danger. That is closely meaning that they have the closest meaning together. So mitigate. Mitigate means to lessen something. That means to listen something. When we say that, they are harmful things, listening something, making something that is adaptable. Okay. Number 3, elite. That is F, extremely delighted. Okay, for number 4, unique. The unique, the answer is cropped it down from the image, but it's not visible right now, so leave it. And the number 5 is subservient. Subservient means someone who is very eager to help or to serve others. So the answer is A, too ready to serve others. So the questions looks like this. If you like the best, hit the like button. So thank you for attention.